All right, we're about to get started here. What is up, Bobby? First one in. What is going on? Had me a busy day. Just getting home. Just getting myself a little bit comfortable here. Made sure I went to the bathroom. So I can be ready for the stream. And don't have to tell anybody. I'll be right back. Whew. Good thing I don't have a webcam. That wouldn't be a good time. Amino89, what is up? Okay, whoop. Got comfortable, but I forgot something. All right. Okay, let us get started. Lord LOL, what is up? Move this mic a little bit here. Switch over to the live scene. And we're ready to rock. Well, we would be ready to rock, except I forgot to turn on my air server. There we go. Now, we ready to rock. You're slacking in the arena? I guess you're a bit burnt out. It happens. Definitely happens. So, I'm going to show you guys where I'm at, because you know I'm getting that Ronin. And even though I was out all day, I did still hit that arena. So I've only just gotten to the win streak. I mean the multiplier, the 3 multiplier in the 3-star. And then I'm going to pop crystals and just start grinding that out. And I'm at 11.3 million in the 4-star. Actually, let me check this real quick. They shouldn't be off cooldown yet, but just make sure, because I did use them earlier today. Okay, good. Oh, only 1 hour. Okay, gotta remember to hit those when they come off cooldown in an hour. And so let's finish this up. So I did 1 round this morning, and then I had a doctor's appointment. So all while I was on the bus, public transportation, I was using my phone as a hotspot and was continuing the arena. Then when I got to the hospital, I used their Wi-Fi, which is actually pretty good, but I wasn't there very long. I was there for maybe an hour or so. And then after that, when I was coming back, I went, picked up some meds, and then me and my sister went out to eat. And we got to the place almost about 1, right at the time I would normally be streaming. And of course my guys were starting to come off cooldown. So I sat there, I ate, and ran that arena. So as you can see, I'm mostly through my 5 stars. And I was doing this until, I was too busy looking at my my health to see if I could survive it. Mess myself up. But anyway, what I was saying is, I went and did arena until my phone died, no battery left, and then the hotspots around, you know, Xfinity has their own little hotspots around. I couldn't connect to any of them. So I was just like, all right, I'll just wait till I get home. So it shouldn't be. I shouldn't have too much of a disparity between when they come off cooldown later on tonight. See, Lord LOL, not much. Tired of MCOC, BSery lately, so playing like meh. I understand that. When they do stuff like this, it's just demoralizing. I'm actually, I've always been one of those that love to do all the content. But the maze, the rewards were meh, and the difficulty was just too much. I was like, it's not worth it. And then they do this, and I skipped the maze. And then this, I started with good intentions. I was gonna, finish this one off just like I finished all the other ones off. But then there was the bug with Havoc. Then there was the lackluster stones. It's obviously poorly designed. And one of my my alliance leader, he actually completed, I think, the stones one 100% using Captain America. And I was like, okay, so how much did that cost you? And I think he ended up using up like 8 or 9 revives. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. That's harder. I would use more resources than I do on monthly event quests. I don't use that many. I didn't use that many on Thanos. And the rewards were much better. So, yeah. Something will change with this one, or else it's going to be a hard pass for me. Just not going to be bothered with it. Let's see, I'm stuck at 4 million at the moment. Really not feeling it lately. Take a break, man. There's no rush. For me, this is sort of my escape. So I do it regardless. Just for something to do. Take my mind off of stuff. So it's a little bit relaxing. But if it becomes really stressful and it's no longer suitable to be my escape, then I'm out. Space Skull, what is up? Who am I voting for a buff? I don't know. I just saw it because I just got home. And I just saw that we had that community choice and we're going to be able to choose the next champion that gets buffed. There's a lot that really need to get buffed. I would love to see several champions buffed, so I don't know who I'm actually going to vote for, to be honest with you. I wonder if people want to see Colossus, because Colossus, poor guy, he definitely needs a buff. But I might vote for Deadpool X-Force. I might vote for him. Because out of everybody else, that's the name that's usually on everyone's lips when they consider the worst pull that they could have. Now, if I were to be selfish, I would select one of the champions that I already have as a 5-star ranked up or as a 6-star. Buff Angela. Buff Morningstar. I done double duped Morningstar and I've duped Angela, But no, there's some others that are in need of a buff more than they are. More worthy. And Deadpool X-Force, he really needs it. And even though he just came out, I'd vote Human Torch. But he needs to get in line. He's not as bad as some of the other ones. Alright, let's get this guy down. Ooh! You and your evading. Yeah, eat this. Yesterday, I was actually looking for a new game to play after 4 years of this, and that is saying a lot. Yep. See, I don't even look, because if I look, it's because I'm ready to go. It is time. Time to make a change. So, by the time I get to the point where I'm looking, it's because my decision has been made to go. And who knows, it might be another Marvel game. I've heard of some other games that seem like they're fairly decent that I'd at least give a look at. You know, Marvel Strike Force, or was another one, Battle Lines. And I'd at least give them a look, because I haven't even looked at them. I know nothing about them. I got a 5-star Colossus, so I'll vote for him. Yeah, see? Colossus, he definitely could use a bug. I mean, a buff. Huh. Well, that's strange. I am dropping frames, too. Let me, YouTube. Let me refresh it real quick. It'll take me a second. 1 second. All right, that should be it. We should be back now. Let me know if the lag returns. I'm not sure what's going on with my computer, but that time it wasn't YouTube. It was actually me. I looked over and saw that I had some dropped frames here. Yeah, you could use a bug. Oh, man. Not Future Fight, though. It's as bad as MCOC. Well, I mean, MCOC is not all that bad to me. At least not yet. So, if I were to leave because I was frustrated with some aspect of MCOC, I'd probably still want to find one that at least I haven't gotten frustrated with yet. So if it was a lot like MCOC, then that would be fine. But who knows? I might go back to PC gaming, although my PC is not up to snuff anymore. So who knows? Whatever it is, I might end up on Twitch, though. Weird. Looking here, YouTube is telling me it's okay, but I'm seeing lag. Yeah, I'm seeing it. And this time, it's not telling me that I have any dropped frames. YouTube is telling me everything is okay now. Try to refresh and let me know if it's still laggy. But I did a reset, and so far, it's in the green. And I don't have any drop frames on my end here. Bow chicka wow wow. Internet is a globally moody. Yeah. Okay, see now it turned red, but Streamlabs is still telling me everything's okay. It's not dropping any frames. Because see, if it's dropping frames, I can at least reset it. If it's not dropping frames, then I can still reset it, but generally when it doesn't drop frames, that means it's not me. But yeah, it's looking okay right now. So definitely try to refresh. See if that helps any. They really need to fix that. I'm parrying when I don't want to parry. Something is off with that timing. It was happening during the Thanos fight. I couldn't stop parrying. I was trying to do it a little bit earlier, and instead of blocking, it's parrying. I try to evade, and it parries, which is a bad thing in some fights. Other fights, not a problem. Let's see, 1 sec, she's at best. 1 sec is a crazy librarian. That, yeah. Oh, man. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today, even. It was a bit late, and I was like, well, I'm going to be almost through my champions, but I was like, you know what? I can always run through the 3-star arena if I need to for something to do. And I would still have my 550s, which would be off cooldown by the time I got done with my 5 stars. So I was like, yeah, I'm about an hour and a half later than I normally would stream. It's all good. See, in war, my champs were not taking commands at all, just running towards the opponent. Yes, I've heard that happening a lot. Now, if it's after a special 3, I believe that's a known bug. I don't know if they fixed it or not. Yeah, I need to test that out. They claim to have fixed a lot of stuff, but I was seeing some of the same things, so I don't know. So, and it was the game, because internet has 24 megabits per second. Yeah. Yeah, the game is not doing well right now. It is filled with some bugs. So, yeah. Not after Special 3 comes and goes when you least expect it. Okay. Then, yeah. It all started after that one update. I forget which one it was. And it's never been right since. Hopefully they'll get stuff nailed down and fixed, but for now, we just have to deal with it. Sucks. But it's not as bad as it doesn't keep me from completing content. It's just bad that makes it annoying. I ended up using more revives when I was doing variant because of it. Things like that. I haven't even done 6.1 exploration yet. They dropped variant 2 like kind of in the middle. And so I was like, all right, let me stop this one. I did the Crossbones chapter, what was that, 6.1.5? I fully explored that one. And then I jumped over to do variant 2. And then I was like, well, I'll come back to this one once I have, you know, my stash built up again. And I think I have level 1 revives again in stash, so it might be time. I'll wait till after this round of Alliance Quest, and then do a little bit more in there. And I'm in no rush, because I still haven't done the monthly content 100%, all of it. I'm about to complete Heroic 100%, and I haven't done Master 100%, but I did do Uncollected 100%. So, still got to do that stuff. There's a level up event going on. I love seeing those. Don't know who I'm going to level up yet. Somebody going. I try to level up somebody every single time. Whoops. Come on. All right. We'll do that then. Forget it. I was trying to remember who I usually fight together there with, but I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm about on the same path of exploration. Yeah, I'm taking it easy. It's permanent content. After I finish all of the monthly event quests, I'll go back. But we had so much recently, and my stash has not been the same. I've not done any farming. I didn't do any farming for any of the variants or anything like that. So once my stash is done, I end up using units. And once that happens and I get done, I don't want to do anything else until I build up my units and my stash up again. And you can see that I'm building up those units again. I'm almost at 4,000. But my stash, it's getting back again. Man, that special 2 of green goblins, wicked. Wicked nasty. How's the stream now? Is it still laggy? Ooh, put that claw in your face. Okay. Didn't expect that parry. Okay. Eat all that. So I said that too. I'll do monthly, take it easy, grind, do harder content later, or maybe next month. But luck been so bad. Units are 0. Ouch. Battle chips are 0. Ouch again. And got nothing from Cavaliers or battle chips. Man. Well, like I said, I'm building back up. I don't buy Cavalier. Let's see. Oh, okay, so that's who. Yep. We're down at the end here, so it doesn't matter. I don't buy Cavalier. I said I was going to buy like 1 or 2 every once in a while, just for the entertainment value. But to date, I've only bought 1. Because when I think about it, I'm like, 200 units. Yeah, it's a gamble, but I'm not a gambler. Not at all. Not in the slightest. So I'm looking at it, 200 units. That's going to take me a little bit to grind. And if I get a 3-star, which is what I got the first and only time I did go for this, I'm going to be pissed. Yeah, there's a chance for a 6-star and a 5-star, but I personally, and this is just me putting on my tinfoil hat because I have no proof whatsoever, but I have a feeling that they adjusted the rates on the Cavalier crystals. I personally have a feeling that what they did was they released them with higher than normal drop rates, higher than what was actually stated, and then after the whales fed and they milked them, they discovered, quote unquote, discovered a bug, more quotes, and fixed it. So that way they can just say, oh, we fixed the bug. They were getting much better than they should have. The stated drop rates were this. This is not what they were getting. So we've just fixed it. I believe that's what was happening. So, like I said, that's just a tinfoil hat type of a thing. But I know other people that believe the same as well, because the drop rates just don't seem as crazy as they were in the beginning. See, now I barely grind, barely play. Okay, stream seems okay. Good. RNG works well only for paying users. AI too, they did only for free folks. Amir, what's up? So I pop open 10, I get 2 4 stars. If a whale opens, gets 2 6 stars and a few 5 stars. Well, this is I was trying to explain this to somebody, but honestly, unless you are a programmer like myself, RNG is just really a term for randomness. That's pretty much when people think of RNG, unless you've actually implemented, one of them, they're not all created equal. There's a built-in random number generator in most every programming library. The C language, the C++ language, C#, Java, they all have a built-in random number generator. But there are also other implementations of the random number generators. And some of them are better than others. And one of the things that I used to do as a hobby, I used to play around with different ones. I wanted to see how good each one of these were. So I would test them. Just have it give me random thousands and thousands of random numbers. And then compare. How often do I see the same numbers clumped together? Things like that. And I wrote a program that actually would give me the statistics and actually test out the quality of the random number generator. So when I see multiple people experiencing the same clumping, meaning they get the same champion or the same item in a row many times, not just once. So like you'll see like say I pull 5 awakening gems and I get mutant every single time. Then someone else, they pull tech every single time. And then someone else pulls another class every single time. When you see that happening to a lot of people, that makes me say, you know what? You guys might want to look into either your random number generator or how you're seeding that random number generator. Because we programmers know that there's no such thing as programmatic random. We call it pseudo-random. So when I see that kind of thing happening too often to too many people, shout out to Joel Line, wherever he is, and his Ant-Man, I know that something is off in that random number generator, because while it should be possible, it shouldn't be probable. You toss, and this is just when you have a 50-50 chance, right? You toss a coin, heads or tails, right? If you toss that coin 50 times and 45 times it turns up heads, you're going to question it. You're going to question something is not right. And that's with a 50-50 chance. Dice, let it come up the same number too many times, and people will question it. So I'm the same way with their random number generator. Keith Winnett is in the house. Notifications failed you, but you're here. Appreciate it. You're lucky my sister's sleeping. We just got back. We ate out a little bit, and she got back, and I think she's been up all night and all day. So she's down for the count, claiming that she's not sleepy. But we know better. So I opened 10K units so far in Cavaliers, and mostly 3 stars, 4 stars, no 6 stars. Well, there's a very low chance for 6 stars. So that's not surprising. What was surprising is how many people were pulling in the beginning. And I'm not saying that it's rigged. I know some people, yourself included, believe that it's rigged. I'm not saying that. But it doesn't have to be rigged for the random number generator to be crappy. And I'm like, I think it's a little crappy. Miles Schwartz, what's up? Pulled my second 6-star, Cap Infinity War. Well, he is good. He does not need to be awakened for his damage. For his utility, he needs to not only be awakened, but at a high sig level. So you will have fun with him as a 6-star because that damage he can put out is crazy. You basically want to build up his charges and fire off that special 2. You know, do a heavy. Don't let the heavy finish. Just let that first hit of the heavy start. You'll get a buff. Fire the special 2 off. And if it crits, you're just going to sit there going, dang. Because he has such crazy damage on that special 2. Hamp 2020, what is up? Get whales, get 1 6-star every time they pop 10. Yeah, see, I don't know. I really don't know. I actually tried to evade that and it blocked all the way through. It's all good. See, my 4-star Cap Infinity War can get 40k if his L2 crits. Oh yeah. Lots of damage. And like I said, he doesn't need to be awakened for that. But why I took mine to rank 5 is because I had enough Sig Stones to max him out. And his prestige is good. And he is definitely one of my MVPs in variant and in other content too. And as much as I still want Void, I'm wondering if Captain America Infinity War might fit my playstyle a little bit better. One of the videos that I think I have it out already, of my variant run, I mentioned it. I brought in a 4-star Void, and I went up against somebody, I think it was Mephisto. You know, Void is Incinerate immune, and all I got to do is get those Petrifies up, and it's going to be a bad day, and I can just fire heavies off all day, you know? But I watched, and I got every other buff except Petrify. And that's what can happen with Void. It's RNG based. I went in there with my Captain America Infinity War, Max Sig, and he ripped them apart. Waited for that regen to get some good stacks, and parry, 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 and the guy was going down. Much more control. And because he's Max Sig, it's guaranteed. So I actually was liking him more than Void in that situation. See, the Cavalier drop rates first when they were released seems more like the featured Cavaliers we're getting. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely in the conspiracy camp where I believe that they changed the drop rates. Whether they called it a fix or not, I think they changed them. Now, maybe they had them at one point higher than they were stated. Then they adjusted them. And now the Cavalier, featured Cavalier, has come out. They now have the drop rates that the other ones used to. I don't know. Because you knew something was wrong when people were like, oh my goodness, these Cavalier crystals, they were too good. People were like, this is crazy. People were worried that it was going to unbalance the game. That's how good they were. You don't hear so much of that anymore. All right, let's this guy down here, and I'll read another one off. There we go. My R4 Bishop does 150k on 30 prowess if his special 2 crits, plus energy damage. Hey, my Havoc on his special 3, just nuts. That's all I can say is nuts. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Nuts. Awakening can increase his damage, though, because he can get armor break. Yep. When awakened with synergy. Yep. The thing is, with higher Sig, it becomes more and more sure. I don't know if I would enjoy playing him as much as I do if he wasn't max Sig. I never played him at anything less than max Sig. Mainly because I don't think I would have enjoyed it very much at all. It's the same reason I don't play Ghost Rider without Blade. I don't like that chance to fail. Ooh, that was a nice little intercept there, Hella. Now how you feeling about yourself? We'll wait. Surprise! So I'm looking it up because I'm usually wrong. Well, he can get an armor break for sure with the synergy. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I thought you were right. That's what I remembered as well. Okay, Lord LOL, yeah, but Bishop is very, very resistant to Electro, Iceman, Mephisto, Incinerate, Torch. True. I need to play around more with Bishop. I don't have a 5-star Bishop. And usually, not always, but usually, if you do not see a video on my channel on a champion, chances are I don't know a whole lot about the champion, other than here I can fight with him, because I usually make videos on the champions that I use, maybe in arena if they're new, but not always. I'm trying to think. I don't think I made a video on Captain Marvel or Human Torch. Made one on Thing. I might start making a few more after I have all the videos out for Variant. I might make a few more closer look videos, because doing those helps me out too, because I'm learning at the same time as I'm trying to share my knowledge with everybody. I'm learning it myself too, and making the video is a great way to motivate myself to learn a little bit more about the champion, you know? Ooh, all right, calm down. Okay, we're gonna play like that. Here, eat this. My Beardo procs his Sig ability 85% at Sig 161. Yep. It goes all the way up to 100. Instead of taking high damage, gets lots of prowess. Okay. Yeah, I like I said, I just need to do a video, and then see, as part of doing the video, I'll do a little research too. You know, I'll go on YouTube, I'll watch other videos on the champion, and then add my little 2 cents, or maybe half a cent. Ooh, another alliance quest. I might jump over there and see if I can't grab that vision. When I don't grab that vision, well, that's a nice two what you call it for me. 2 missions completed with just the one fight. And it just makes, because I can get those missions somewhere else, but it sets the tone and makes my other fights just that much easier, you know? if I can just get those 2 missions right off the bat. Sometimes the guy that shares that node with me, he may forget that I want it. I think he hasn't forgotten since I mentioned it, but sometimes he does. Sometimes he did, rather. And I'd come in, I'd be like, oh man, who took my OG vision? And it's not that big of a deal now. When I was taking the buffed up path, I think last week, then it became a little bit more important that I get 3 missions completed in section 1. Otherwise, I couldn't do it. But what I started doing was I would just bring someone else, like Hyperion. So just in case I couldn't get my mission, I could still do that path. Saying if I team Beardo with Quake and Hawkeye, it's 100% proc. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Like I said, I have him at Sig 200, so I wouldn't even be bothered with any of that. So I named him King of Energy Damage. If played right, he's very useful. Havoc also does energy damage. Lots and lots of it. I don't know who does it better, but Havoc is a beast too. So he's not the best mutant or damage dealer, but he is the best energy based. Champ. Okay. Yeah, I've never done a comparison, so I have no idea. Him or Havoc. I know they're both energy based, but Bishop should be, given, you know, who Bishop is and what he does, but Havoc also is very nasty. He's also up there. I don't know how he compares, though. I do want to run over into the Alliance quest real quick. But I hate fighting in there when I have this plugged in. And especially because it's going to be a difficult day. No telling what happens, especially with that OG vision. I've got him every time, but if he decides not to throw his special, or if I mess up and push him a little bit further than I need to, and he gets that synthesis, instant L3 can take me out. And I mean, it's not that bad. That's one of the reasons that I love Alliance Quest. It's much less stressful, and it's not that big of a deal if I were to die, because dying doesn't hurt anybody. It's losing all of my items. And with Corvus, all I do is revive him. I don't even need to heal him up. Just one little team revive, which I have so many of them. Use one of them. Finish out. Even if I end up using 5, who cares? As long as I'm getting through my paths, you know. In fact, I know one time we didn't have somebody to take down that Omega Red, and so I brute forced it. Brute forced it with Corvus and took him down. Didn't take me that many either. I think it took me like 2 revives. Skadoosh! See, energy damage going and coming and going too. Okay, sure, true enough. Anthony, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon to you as well. And yeah, TGIF. I'm looking forward to the weekend, even though I'm not working. I look forward to the weekend for other reasons. Nice time to relax, to rest from the, shall we say, secular world for a little while. Take a break. Because working or not working, it can get oppressive. Yeah, Corvus is definitely the man. Paul, what is up? And then we have Hyperion. Look at this. Fight's over. It's over, Rock. It's over. I would definitely take up Hyperion to rank 5. I never thought I'd say that because he's just so good at rank 4, but yeah, he rank 5 worthy too. I don't use him a ton because I run suicides, but he is just a beast. He's my MVP for Thanos. He was my MVP, one of them, in a variant. Oh yeah. Yeah, Morningstar. I can see that. At least when she has all of her souls. That's the only thing that I don't like about her, ramping up. I've never been a big ramp up type champion. I've never liked ramp up champions all that much. And she's a good one. When she has 5 souls, she becomes one of my favorite champions. I just can't be running a whole... Well, actually, when she has 5 souls, it doesn't matter if I'm running suicides or not. Alright, who we got? Here we go, Hood. I'm surprised. I'm not sure how I did it. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. I spent all my glory on it. I was like, how did I get 5 T4 basics already? But I remember now. I used my glory to buy up everything that I could T4 basic in the glory store. And then I picked up a few more. Okay. Isn't this fun, guys? How you doing, Modot? So, how's the wife and kids? No wife and kids, you say? Okay, well, you know, I'm just chilling here. How about you? Just floating. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I'm going to have to beat your butt now. It doesn't look like you want to fight, but got to do it, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but here we go. Now you can take your nap. Clearly you wanted to take a nap earlier. All right. I might take my 6-star duped Morningstar. Hold on. Woo! Woo! Love my ghost. I might take my 6-star duped Morningstar to rank 2. My MVP for AQ. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not using the resources. And I have her triple duped. She's 660. My 6-star Morningstar, that is. And I ain't happy about it. I think I end up leaving her on defense for the most part. Hype is a beast at rank 5, I know. I just took him up. Oh, that's right. I didn't know that. I also took Supreme to rank 5 with a gem from Variant. Yeah, buddy. I want to take mine up too. Just not anytime soon right now. Don't have the resources. And who knows, I might find somebody that I want to rank up. With Synergy, you can get 3 souls in 1 fight. That's interesting, but depending on who the Synergy champions are, they might not be ones that I really want to mess with. Good afternoon. How's life, brother? Jose Diaz, what is up? ¿Cómo estás? Okay, yeah, I did assume that. I don't speak Spanish, but I did assume that. But anyway, muy bien. Everything is going pretty good. Everything's fine. Uneventful is what I often say. And I like it when it's uneventful. Nice, calm, and uneventful. My pulls for this week have been disgustingly good. Aegon, Havoc, Darkhawk, Human Torch, and Awakened Aegon. Wow. Okay, Jose. I'm not mad at you. I've had crazy luck like that myself. So I know how that is. Oh yeah, buddy. Come on, get another armor break. Haha. No reverberation for you. None. Eat it. So I grinded for Havoc. So I have him unawakened as a 5-star. I don't have Aegon. I do have Darkhawk. No Human Torch. As a 5-star, that is. But I got so many crazy 5-star pulls within the last year that I cannot complain at all. Corvus, Starkey, Blade, Ghost, Captain America Infinity War. I have a lot of the champions that people want the most. Don't have all of them, but a lot of them. So cannot complain. Woo. But that's a good shout, Lord LOL. Definitely a good shout because I do have those champions as 5-stars. My guillotine is not ranked up, but I do have guillotine and and I do have who else did you say? Mephisto? Is it just guillotine? Because I may try that. Because that's the one thing that I did not like about her was how much it took to ramp her up. So, you know, when dungeons come around again, I may check that out. And because once she is awakened, once she has 5 souls, she is just nuts. But getting there is usually very painful when I'm running my suicides. It's usually really bad, but once I get her there, oh man, she is crazy. But yeah, if that's 3 souls, 1 fight, and then 2 more, oh yeah. Mephisto starts with 1 bar of power, a few hits, 1 SP, 1. Okay, so that's Mephisto gives her 1 bar of power. Wow. I may have to play around with that in Alliance. In dungeons. I may try it in a not in Alliance Quest, but I may try it in a quest just to test it out. May even come up with a video on it. See, the 2 Aegons and Darkhawk were from Basics. Oh yeah, all I open is Basics, Jose. No featured for me. I think the only featured I opened was 2 of them. One, Kabam gave us a featured crystal, so I had to open that one. And the other time, I made a mistake and clicked on the featured when I wanted to open 2 basics. I was not happy, let me tell you. And didn't even pull anything good, which I didn't think I would. Do you see how much he hit me? And you see my health? It is so much fun. Look at this. Look at this. You see how much I'm healing? Alright, enough of that. An awakened Ultron. I don't have Ultron as a 5-star. Wouldn't mind getting him. Although he's a bit long in the tooth these days. Dark Child, what's up? What's up? So you got Havoc off of the featured and Human Torch off of 3 Katana crystals. Okay. That is some crazy good luck, though. I would not mind duplicating my Havoc. I did buy 1 of Havoc's crystals. I think it was 1. Just to see. And nope. Woo! Surprise! Surprise! You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. All right. The last of my 550s. And I'll run over to Alliance Quest and see if I can snag that OG Vision. Because I don't want to have anybody being held up because of me. No, Havoc does not need the Awakening, Jose. Not at all, but it does help. Because the one thing that you want for Havoc, damage-wise and all that, you want him to build up his plasma charges. And what his Awakened ability does is it helps him build it up faster. So it's very nice. But my main reason for wanting him Awakened, I have him at rank 5, unawakened. His prestige is good. So that's my main reason for wanting him Awakened. His prestige. And I have stones to sink into him as well. But he definitely will get every single mutant Sig Stone that I have once I can awaken him. And any generics that I pull or I get are also going to go to him when I can awaken him. Now, right now, the one that I need to use them on, the one I need to use them on is Corvus for prestige again. Because Corvus also doesn't need to be awakened, but he has great prestige, and he is in my top 5, and he's the only one of my top 5 that is not max Sig right now. All right, let's jump over here into Alliance Quest real quick. And let me take a look here. I always like to look before I leap. And okay, so OG Vision is there. This is the team that I go in with. Havoc, because I have to fight a Korg. Vision, because I have to fight a Bleed node. Doctor Strange. And that one is an awful fight for my Corvus because he has Shatter on that node as well. And that's ugly. Because the first thing he does is Shatter, he counterspells, boom. And I take a bunch of damage. Very annoying. Alright, let me get this OG Vision down. Hopefully without dying. You guys can see here. Alright. So, it can be fun. So, give me a second to concentrate here. Oh, dang it. I messed up, guys. Oh, man. I messed up. That was all my fault right there. For some reason, I cannot get out of this section without Corvus taking lots of damage. But I haven't had to use an item. But usually, one of these fights that I'm fighting in here causes him to take a ton of damage. But yeah, I messed up. The first thing that I did wrong, I wasn't paying attention to my charges, and so I never fired off his special 2 at all. And I should have. And then I looked up and I was like, wait a minute, that's right, my charges are gone. I was too busy trying to bait out his specials and watch his power. So yeah, I played that one all wrong. But we survived it. That OG Vision is probably one of the harder fights that I have to deal with on this path. Yeah. Ah, I knew not to do that. And that's something else that I do. In this fight before, I did the Vision fight perfectly, and then I got to him, and just when I went to fire off my special 2, he got his reverberation back, and I took tons of damage. Nothing to take me out, but enough to put me, at low health. But Corvus, at this low health, I'm still going to heal, and as long as I play it right, I'm good. So like I can take this Sentinel without too much difficulty. This Bishop can be sometimes a challenge, but it's a mutant mission, so that would help me out. But I'm good with not, because he starts with power. He has power start 2, and I don't always evade his special 2 very well. I have been lately, but I don't always, and that easily can wreck me. And then I'll just have to revive and take him out. But this next fight after him, for me, is Korg. And I'm going to use Havoc for Korg. That's the only fight that I really need Havoc for. And then Iron Man Infinity War, I usually take him. Corvus, I beat him every time with Corvus. Yondu, he has that invade, so all you have to do is stay away from him and hit into his block, and that's fine. So we've got Havoc for Korg, and then we've got some easier fights for Corvus, and then you have this fight here. So you need someone who's bleed immune. He has an unblockable special 2, and then he has that shatter. So going in here with Corvus, it won't kill me, but it'll take me down so hard. And then I have to rush and try to kill him before he gets to his special 2. Because as soon as I run out of my charges, that bleed is going to take me out. So that's why I brought Vision in for that fight. And then there's another Doctor Strange, but I don't have a problem with him usually. Depending on how much health my Vision has, I may use him on that second fight until he dies, do as much damage as I can, and then finish it off with Corvus. But this is pretty much how I usually end up running this one. And then the second and third sections, I don't have any problems there. Even if Corvus is low, I usually end up with more health than I start those sections with. Those are pretty easy fights for Corvus. This section here, That OG Vision, that Bishop, those were the two tough Corvus fights. Everybody else, I've got someone else for Korg and for Doctor Strange. So we're in good shape. Let's see, that OG Vision always played me funny this whole week. I take the same path you do, but take Korg with Omega. Yeah, Omega is good as well against Korg. But that Havoc, boy, Havoc is like a custom-made counter to Omega Red. To Korg. All right, let's grab some 440s in here. Itins, what's up, what's up? Yes, you did make it before the end. Let's see, don't parry, armor, break, taking reverb off. Yes, it does. But the problem, and what was happening to me is that, okay, I'll parry him. He gets the armor break, so he has no reverberation. Then, I don't parry him again. I might decide to intercept. The armor break falls off. He gets reverberation just in time for me to fire off my L2. And I take lots of damage. Or, I forget, bait out a heavy, and start attacking him, and the armor break wears off. That's what happens. Mohit, what's up, what's up? All right. But yeah, I started late today. I didn't start at my normal stream time. I've only been going for an hour and 10 minutes. And I finished up because I actually started my 5 stars before the stream and then finished them up, ran through my 550s, jumped over to Alliance Quest, got my butt handed to me by OG Vision, but I survived. Finished off Killmonger, who nibbled me with that reverberation armor. But all in all, I mean, what is this? Isn't this day 5 or is it day 4? But all week, I've had some crazy stuff happening in there. But so far, at least with the last couple of days, I hadn't had to use items. But one time I went up against Korg, and I decided to try something a little bit different. That was my fault, because I usually one-shot him with Havoc. But this time, oh man, I wanted to try a little bit of a different style, because what I normally do with him, since I know it's only going to be that one fight for Havoc, doesn't matter if Havoc's health is low. So I don't try to get to my special 3 as fast as possible. So all I do is parry him, and if he shrugs off the stun and builds up his rock charges, I don't care, because that just gives me more time. And eventually he's not going to shrug one of them off, and then I go in, and when I have a special 3, get the rock charges down, boom. But this time I decided, you know what, let me see, because I know firing his special 1 can help him build up his plasma charges. So I tried doing that, and I don't know what happened, but he ended up wrecking me. He kept getting unblockable special 1s. I kept, I don't know whether it was just my timing was off or what, but I kept getting dexterity, so he kept getting unblockable special 1s, firing him off immediately, and I usually do pretty well on the first part, at least, of the special 1, but I was eating it. I think he hit me with like 3 special 1s, and eventually I just didn't have any more health, and when he went and I went to parry, I just didn't have it. And that one was ugly, because when that happens and I try to go in with somebody else, it's usually not a good time. I'll get him down, but I'll usually end up using items. And I think overall, because that was the only place that I used items on, I think I ended up using 4 items. 2 were some health potions because I wanted to give him a little bit more stamina, given the way that I fight that Korg. And that's, I want to fight him. I want to learn to fight him a little bit differently. Because the style that I'm using is a parry heavy style, which works, but Havoc always comes out with some low health. But if I could light intercept, even heavy intercept, I mean, not heavy, but medium intercept him, like I see some folks doing, then it would be even better. But when I try doing that, I end up getting lots of dexterity, and he ends up wrecking me on that special one. Okay, so it's day 5 today? All right. Yeah. Well, see, I one-shot. I didn't take him on day 1, but I think I've taken him day 2, 3, and 4. And that was the first time that he made it to his special 3, but it was my fault. I can't even blame the game on that one. I messed up because I wasn't paying attention. I don't usually do the fights on stream, so I was already a little bit self-conscious, and I was like, okay, let me watch this. And you saw, I never fired my specials. And that's a no-no, especially on that node, because you hold that special 2, and because of the node, you swap. He gets a special 2, then he don't want to throw it. He gets synthesis, and boom. So you never want to hold your specials. And I just completely forgot, zoned out, was too busy baiting and doing all this stuff, fighting him like I normally would. Forgot all about the node. All right, Mohit. Let me see. Just came by to say hi. It's 1 a.m. All right. It's all good. Get that sleep. Sleep is more important. I'm probably going to go to sleep shortly after this myself. And it's not even 1 a.m. It's only 4 in the afternoon. See, I have no idea how to fight Korg. I just try to push him to a special 2 and pray. Well, yeah, Korg. I have a video, I think, on how to fight Korg. I'm not sure. Or something about Havoc being the perfect Korg counter. Something like that. And we look at Korg's abilities a little bit. Luis, what is up? Is anyone else going to Comic-Con? Not me. I don't know if my sister's going. She might. She likes going to those things. I've never been. Never been to Dragon Con or Comic-Con. Actually, that's not true. I think one time we went there accidentally. We were meeting somebody, and they were actually, I guess they were going to Comic-Con, and they had rented a place right there where they were having the Comic-Con. And we were meeting them. And when we got there, we were like, whoa, what is this? And it was Comic-Con. So I didn't actually go to Comic-Con, but I did get a chance to see all the outfits and things like that as we walked through to find the person we came to see. You hate Korg, Doughboy? I don't blame you. Why do you think I grinded for Havoc? When we were pushing in war, my nightmare was to come up against a Korg, because most of the time I would die to him once. He never got me twice, but at least one time I would die to him, and only 1 or 2 times, I think, of all the times that I met up with Korg on my path, usually on the Bane node, I only one-shot him like 2 times. And so I was like, I need a good Korg counter. And then Thing came out. And of course, Electro came out as a 5-star. And I'm like, these three, I don't want to find on my path. And I did find an Electro and a Korg. I don't think I ever fought a Thing on, I took path 1. So it's not normally the path that you find a lot of them on, but you do find Korg on there and Electro. And so I was like, oh man, I can't be living in fear of these guys all the time. And when I saw Havoc and I saw his stats and I saw that special 3 of his, and I saw that he had energy based, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have him. People were sleeping on him, and he went low too. A new champion that went low. Had to go for him second round. And got him. He is an awesome counter for all 3 of those. Electro, Korg, and Thing. Love him for those fights. But now we're not really pushing in war, so it doesn't matter. If I meet up on a Korg on that path and I die and then use somebody else and finish him off, okay, so what? We don't really care. We just want to get bosses down so that we can at least get those platinum rewards. Because I think last season we dipped down to gold 1. And I haven't been recording my Alliance War videos. I need to. I think I should have recorded my last one, but since we're not really going hard, it's like, eh. But I might start recording them again. We don't use items unless we just really want to. So I'm not boosting, I'm not using items or anything like that. Just going through best way I can. Let's see, Lord LOL says, I've seen some vids, but when it comes down to it, hold on. It's about luck for me. I don't have Havoc. I feel you. Yeah, he is annoying. You basically need to attack him with light attacks to get his rock shield down, and then you hit him hard before that rock shield comes up. That's the bottom line. So even if you don't have if you don't know how to light attack intercept him, you just basically try to bait out his heavy. Don't dex, but bait out that heavy, evade without dexing, go in, you're going to take some damage from your medium, but then do all light attacks after that. Don't end on a medium combo. So just do medium, light, 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 you know, and when that shield is down, hit him with whatever special you have or anything, and then do it again. And that's pretty much how I do it when I had to fight with Corvus. Just took the damage. As long as I could get that shield down and then fire off my special 2 while his shield was down, it was a good day. And then I might not survive to get another special 2 off. And that's why I usually ended up dying at least one time. And then I would come back in, do the same thing, and take him down. But with Havoc, no need for all of that. Every one of Havoc's attacks are energy based, and they don't make contact. So great for Korg. Omega Red is also good, but some of his attacks do make contact. His tentacle attacks don't. So you still have to be careful fighting with Omega Red anyway. All right, Lord LOL. Take care, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. See, Korg was a nightmare at first, but dual tokens help. Just have to learn the light intercept. Yeah, and see, I don't have the light intercept down. Says not that. I have Omega. He's a cheat code versus Korg. No effort needed. Same thing with Havoc. I mean, you can mess up with Havoc like I have, But yeah, he's pretty good. How is Havoc good against Thing? Jose, honestly, since I kind of know how to fight Thing, uh, I can fight Thing with pretty much anybody. So, if I remember right, and I'd have to look at Thing's, let me move the mic here a little bit. I lean back. I have to look at Thing's abilities, but Havoc does energy-based attacks, and his attacks do not make contact. And I don't remember if that affects Thing's charges. Does he build up charges when the attacks are energy-based? Or if they don't make contact? Do the attacks need to make contact? I think that was it. But I'd have to look it up again to be sure. But I think that was it, that with attacks that don't make contact or are energy based, one of the two, he doesn't build up his rock charges or something like that. I don't remember. Robert Estrada, what is up? Yo, yo. Omega's mediums don't make contact, so you can do regular combos versus Cord, and versus Electro, just do double mediums and heavies. Oh yeah, Omega is awesome. Omega and Havoc are the top counters for those difficult champions. Or rather, difficult defenders. But yeah, check it out. I don't remember exactly, because it's been a while since I needed to fight one. Oops. My bad. It's been a while since I needed to fight one with Havoc. With Thing, like I said, I can use pretty much anybody. Gwenpool, Blade, they do very well against Thing. All right, so as you can see, we're making good progress with the 4-star featured. I'm at 13 million. Let's see, Daredevil. You know what? Let's use these last 3 here. Shouldn't get a death match. Okay, good. My goal for this arena is 16 million. So one more round of my 5 stars later on tonight, and I'll be done. And I will start in the 5-star featured arena, and that's where I'll use my 5 stars, and I'll probably use my 550s and my 5 stars in that arena to get as many milestones as I can. And then tomorrow, maybe late, we'll see where I'm at, and I'll probably start in the 4-star basic only when I'm sure that I can get the milestones plus some to ensure that I get the 2,000 shards in the 5-star featured. But after this, we're going to jump over there. I almost forgot. My 6 stars should be off cooldown now. We only had like an hour, and it's been an hour and some, I think, since I checked. I don't remember, but close. Hey, Super Vega Man, what's up, what's up? You see I got wrecked by OG Vision. I didn't die, but I did eat a special 3. And then I hit Killmonger when he had reverberation armor up. Not a good start, but I survived. I'm a survivor. But yeah, nope, no night streams. See, I hope they buff Colossus because everyone has him as a 4-star and a 5-star. Yeah, Robert, that would be awesome. I think Colossus was the only 5-star I've ever pulled out of a featured GMC. The free one or the one back in the day. I think I used to grab a few of them. All right, let's jump over here. And yep. 6 stars are available. Get them on cooldown because I want to hit them every chance I get when they are off cooldown, because you don't get that many chances and they put up so many points. I was so mad with myself one time because I was waiting for them to come off cooldown. They were going to come off cooldown late at night, and I fell asleep. And that's a wrap. Because I fell asleep, and I don't sleep that long. But that was enough that meant that I wouldn't be able to get the most out of my 6 stars that arena. Ooh. So like these guys are gonna come off cooldown at like 4 a.m. my time. And that's fine because I usually wake up around that time, 3 or 4. If I stay up too late, I might wake up at 5. But usually not that long. And I'll usually wake up just in time to, check and run my 6 stars. Ooh, no lag. Cool. They at least fixed that. Because I used to lag all the time when he fired off his special too. Come on, throw it. Ouch. Throw it. There we go. So yeah, I can evade it again. Come on. Give it up. Give it up. Come on, passive. Come on. Y'all see this? Come on. Look at him. And then he just tagged me like that. And I promise you I'm evading. You see I'm just backing up. There we go. Didn't that feel better? I hate when it does that. Because all I'm doing is evading. I'm not trying to parry him or anything. Trying to get that special out of him. And then every once in a while he'll just react faster than he was and pop me one good time. Very annoying. Super Vega Man, how many items have I used? None. I haven't used any items. But I still ate that special 3. And some of that reverberation armor. It seems like always I make some mistake or something happens, some shenanigans in the first section that reduces my Corvus's health severely. And then I gotta fight everything with Corvus at low health. Quite annoying. But yeah, no, I didn't use any items. At least not yet. Who do you think gonna be the next big villain in the MCU? I don't know. Dr. Doom? That would be interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, could be Dr. Doom. I don't know. Like Spike? All right, Affliction. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's get on in here. That's right, one of these times I need to turn that on because I don't have it on. I don't even see how many likes I have. I have to leave and come back. Look at the video afterwards. But while I'm streaming, I can't see it. How come I don't get any stuns when I can actually make use of them? Okay, now let's do some stuns. There we go. There, that's what I'm talking about. That's what needs to happen all the time. Because most of the time, they already have their specials, and you can stun lock them, but her stun isn't reliable enough, and so you're going to end up backing off. Otherwise, you'll push him to a special 3. I'd love to see Thor Jane Foster get a buff. Come on. Thank you. What in the world? Okay. Yeah, that hurt. See? See how easy that was? Don't ask me what happened to the other one. Oh, not losing them 6-star points. Silver, what's up? What's up? Yo, yo, yo. Peace. 11 likes, huh? All right. It's actually pretty good. Ooh. Keep your feet off of me, beast. Trim them nails. Surprise! Intercept, parry. Skadoosh. Love my Nebula, let me tell you. Ooh, 12 likes. Does that mean you just liked it, Keith? Yeah, I know how you is. Probably click dislike. All right. Last 3 of my 6 stars. I should have 12 6 stars. Darn dupes. Tell you, I would have taken anybody over a dupe. Didn't want to dupe my Angela. Didn't want to dupe my Morningstar. And I certainly didn't want to dupe her again. Very, very annoying. But anyway. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm so old, huh? That's all right. If I could find my cane. Wish I remember where I put it. Come on. Come on. Give that up. Okay. Thank you. One more. There we go. Doesn't that feel better? Yeah, catch a little of this. Woo! Yeah, I bet you didn't like that. Love my Killmonger. You always stay 2 cane lengths away from you? Away from me? Okay. Good to know. Write that down in my book. Add that to my strategy. Come on, Rocket. I was gonna say, don't be that way. Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Thank you. Appreciate that. That could have been ugly. Rocket used to wreck me back in the day. When we had that old map Off to the right, there was a node where you started. It was a Power Start 2 node, and it was an unblockable special 2. People love putting Rocket on there. And this is before I knew how to evade his special 2. Didn't even know it was possible at the time. Me and several others got wrecked on that node. And then I remember our alliance leader came in, did it, never got touched. And we were like, how? How did you do that? And he must have been laughing at us noobs because we didn't know how to evade. Long time ago. Okay. That's your booty. Good night, Nebula. DJ Digby. What's up? That's exactly why I was writing it down, Keith. Make sure I remember. Do you remember the time we first met, girl? Oh, man. Love that video. All right, so that's my 6 stars. We've got my 550s and my 440s all used up there. And let's see. Not going to start on those yet. So the only thing left is the 3-star arena. And I usually do that one later on. I'll pop open the crystals, the boosts, and go from there. But I don't feel like doing that right now. Let's claim some of these. Yeah. We don't care that we lost, but we did get all 3 bosses down. So it's all good. Claim that gold that I don't need. Yummy. Okay. Let's see. Let me check real quick here. See if anybody moved and cleared me. Did you clear me just now? Nope. Okay, he hasn't entered yet. But see, yeah. The guy that comes down to that node, the OG Vision, we both share that OG Vision. And then he goes down to the Hyperion. So whichever one of us gets in there first, we can snatch that vision. But he's been waiting for me to take him down. Okay. I'm not going to wait. There's a 2... Well, I don't know. See, I like to wait for the level up because I have a couple of classes I could bring up. I still have Human Torch as a 4-star, not ranked up. And I also have, I can rank up one of my 440s to rank 5. So we'll see. But I'll probably do the Cosmic, although I have a bunch of these in my overflow. The boosts. I need to use them more. But yeah, so I might wait to see if the next one, but see that next one, it's going to be late at night for me. And I run the risk of falling asleep and then missing everything. And if I rank someone up now, and it's not like the advanced, the different advancements are worth it. I just like double dipping. But in this case, I'm probably going to just rank somebody up. Probably take another 440 up to rank 5 maybe. And then take Human Torch up as far as I need to take him to get the second to last milestone for level up, which is the units. Damien, what's up? What's up? Super Vega Man says he misses the off season. I feel you. Anthony said I didn't know about dexterity from the longest until I saw videos on YouTube. Thought you could only dodge the specials that you could outrange. Blocked everything else like projectiles. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. You got people who didn't kill anybody in AW. I don't know. Do we? I know we have a couple of backups. Maybe they didn't. Just depends. If the backups are not needed, then yeah, we might have some that don't get any kills. All right. We still have a little bit of time left, and I have some energy, so let's use up that energy. And I'm on heroic, as you can see. I just do it as I have energy. And because it's heroic, I just have this team in, auto fight, all the way through. It's all good. So let's see. Yep. So I've got, 3 paths left. There's a healing potion on that one, healing potion on that one. Don't really care about those. Just looking to see if there's any revives. Okay, no revives, so I'll take the outside path this time. So you do infinity with cap. Well, I probably will. Do you get points for that in a completion? But didn't you say that you took 8 revives, Super Vega Man? Because for me, that don't seem worth it. I used only 5 fully exploring uncollected, and I didn't have to use 3 of them. So really, I only needed 2 revives for uncollected. And the rewards for uncollected are so much better. So I don't know. I'm like, do I really want to do that? I might even pass on it. Or I may just go through and see what I could do, just not use any items. Really, the only reason that I would want to do that quest is to be able to open up more last stand crystals for a video. That's really it. I don't think I'm going to get anything good. It's possible. Could get, what is it, a 5-star awakening gem or something like that. So it's possible. But that's not something I'm expecting. Let me see. I missed a few. Don't forget where you wrote it. All right, Key. You got jokes. DJ Digsby says, I am 1,600 shards of my next 5 stars. Okay, cool. I forget. But I'm close. I might be about that close. But as soon as this next arena comes in, I'll have the 5-star. And I'm working on my next 6-star too. And I expect dupes of my 5-star, but that last 5-star, you guys saw that last 5-star? I mean, come on. I was happy with it because I did get a new champion. And that meant I had even teams, even arena teams for my 5 stars. And I was like, okay, that's great. And I wouldn't have minded another new one, but duping that one, I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Not one that I, would have cared whether I duped or not, but at least I still have even arena teams. Try and find that silver lining. All right, let's see what else we got. If they made this event like the Intel store, it would be worth it, but not these random crystals. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. But like I said, I'd make it for the video. No, thank you. That'd be the only reason. All right, one last check here to see if he moved. Nope. Might be busy at work. Something like that. But all right, let's see. Keith, are you still here? Or really anybody? Let me know if anyone else is streaming right now. If you were with me the last stream, you'll notice that it abruptly ended while I was looking for who to raid. And I saw KT, and so I went to click on him to grab the link, and my computer crashed. So I'm a little hesitant to do that. So if you guys know who is streaming, KT, Dorky Diggity Dave, I Lack Skills, Dooley Ray. I haven't seen Dooley Ray stream in a while. Panda Man Pete, Rich the Man, LaFleur, Chris LaFleur. Any of these guys, if they're streaming, let me know, because I don't see anyone streaming at the moment. But YouTube doesn't always tell me. So let's see. Just sitting here, just in case Anthony stops on by. Today is the busy day. Yeah. Rich the Man and I Like Skills just logged off. Okay. All right. Well, we may not have anybody to raid then. That's all good. In which case, I can leave with a clear conscience. So that's gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna go do some laundry. Is Dave streaming right now, Anthony? Do you have a link? Hold up. There we go. Fix that right quick. Yeah, so Anthony, if you have a link to Dave, go ahead and post it. If you could grab his link, you can post it. And we can go raid him right quick. I've raided him before. And everybody, when he posts the link, or if you already know Darky Diggity Dave's stream, go grab this here. Jump into his stream and post that out of the shadows so he knows that you guys are coming from my channel. Just a little tribute so that he knows, I'm thinking about him, because he's my boy. But yeah, so Dorky Diggity Dave is streaming. If Anthony grabs the link, we'll see. All right, Super Vega Man. Take care, man. All right. Anthony, are you able to get the link or no? If not, it's all good. He's one of the big ones, so I'm pretty sure people know who he is and can jump into his stream. But I'll go over there briefly because I'm going to do some laundry and everything, and then I'll come back and probably be watching. Can't get the link? Okay, that's cool. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being faithful and loyal. And I'm going to try and get the link myself. But in case it shuts me down, you all have a blessed day. And if the stream goes down, just jump into his stream. But I'm going to try to get the link right now. All right, Anthony did it. Good. Because I was going to say, I was going to try it, and we would see. All right, so there's the link, guys, for those who are still here. Hashtag out of the shadows. All right, take care, everyone. Hope you all have a blessed weekend. Take care.